Hey YouTube, it's Echo here. Haven't been on in forever. I apologize for that. It's been probably 3 months or so. I think I did my 1 year timeline, but I haven't actually made a video of any changes in about 3 months. So, for the record, I am currently 13. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
13. Okay, it's May. Nope. So I'm 14 months on testosterone. 12 months is a year.
so. Yeah.
I can count. And then June would have been 13 and July is 14. So I'm 14 months on testosterone. So it might have been a bit longer than I thought since I made a video. I'm here with my friend Marcus.
What's up, guys?
Pre-T trans guy getting ready to start his transition, so this should be fun. I just wanted to talk about some changes that I've had recently. I should have brought water. But as you can see, a lot more facial hair. I used to have a goatee, but I separated my mustache from my beard, and then I separated my sideburns.
Yeah, why did you do that?
From my beard. What?
The separation.
I like it. I like the look.
Huh.
But I also, it's thinner up here than it is down here, and it's thinner right here, and I shave down here. I actually have hairs down on my neck too, and it looks sloppy, like really messy. So when I cleaned it up, it looked a hell of a lot better. So, but I do like this style. I guess the way it looks, kind of like biker.
Yeah, it works for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Another thing I'd like to update is I've been working out. Lately I've been slacking, so I haven't gone in a couple days, and I'm kind of mad at myself because I really should be getting back in there. But I've noticed progress, and that's a good thing. Some things, I guess, this will be a pretty quick video. Usually they're like 15 minutes, but I'm just going to kind of...
Nah, not 15. 10 minutes, probably.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, real quickly, some things that I would like to bring to your attention if you're pre-T or pre-transition or in the beginning of your transition. A couple of things that I wish I would have done before, and now that I am further along, I kind of regret not doing, so hopefully you guys will take this as a lesson. I wish I would have taken a lot more pictures pre-T, and a lot of trans guys don't like taking pictures of themselves before because you don't like the way you look, it makes you dysphoric.
Yep.
You know. But now that I'm further along and I see the changes, I really wish I had more comparison photos, closer up on the face, shape. You know, body is a huge one. I have like no pictures of my body for a reason back then, but now, so take a lot of pictures. Even if you don't show anybody but yourself, you'll appreciate it later on, so you can watch your progress, and it's like a proud moment, you know. Another thing is I wish I would have started working out when I first started testosterone. I didn't start working out until I was damn near a year on. You'll still get the same results, but I would probably have the body type I want right now.
Yeah, faster.
Faster if I would have started, because then your like physical form is changing with the workouts while it's also changing with the hormones, and it would speed it up a lot faster. So work out when you start. You'll appreciate your results a lot more if you do. And the last thing I would suggest is enjoy your transitioning experience. Excuse me. Had to burp. Everybody's so anxious, and I was there too, to just get through the process, and you're like, oh man, I wish I was a year on T, or I wish it would just like speed the hell up so I could get to where I want to be and where I'm comfortable. But then you miss out on the small victories of the transition itself. The little amounts of facial hair that you start to get, or, you know, you down talk yourself. You're like, yeah, I'm getting facial hair, but it's not enough. Or, yeah, my body's changing, but it's not enough. It's, you know, take the time to really appreciate what your body's going through, because it is a really cool experience, especially when you look back on it and you have reached that point where you're not going to change a whole lot more after that. Then you start looking back and being like, I wish I would have really just like soaked it all in and let all of those joyful moments of finally being able to be who you are just set, you know. So take the time to just let it in, welcome it, even though it's not happening at a pace, because it will speed by. It feels like it'll take forever, but once you get started, you realize, you're like, holy shit, a year has already flown by. Like, it was so fast. It really is fast.
And your changes were pretty fast too.
And your changes are rapid. So yeah, soak it in. It's a good time. And did you have anything you want to like add to the video for the pre-T guys out there?
Dysphoria, it sucks, but you know, I personally am not jealous of Echo or any other trans men. Has really been an inspiration to actually go through with it. So, yeah, get to know some more trans guys. Believe in yourself. Really tell yourself that you're going to do it. And even though there's a lot of dysphoria, just keep telling yourself that one day you're going to get to that point where you're going to have that body that you want.
Yeah, and that's a really good point. It does suck before you get there, and it's really hard. But at least now you know who you are and what you want. And now that you know what you want, you can take the steps to get there. I'm sure the dysphoria is even worse when you don't know what's happening with yourself or your body, and you're like, I don't know why I'm depressed. I don't understand why I'm unhappy with my body. I don't, you know. And now there's a term for it, and it can be fixed. You know. So do what you need to do to get there, and you'll be so much happier. But another thing, I'm glad you brought that up. Learn to love yourself before, because a lot of people, I can't say a lot of people, but there are people who have transitioned and then detransitioned because they didn't feel trans in the first place.
Yeah.
They just liked how happy trans people looked because we are happy. When we start transitioning, we really feel like we're becoming who we've felt like we've always been, and there's an immense amount of pressure that's lifted off of our shoulders. Now, we still go through things that are hard, like top dysphoria or top surgery or, you know, but then they detransition because that's not what they wanted in the first place. So just be very careful. Research it. Make 100% certain you are trans. Don't fake the system. Talk to your therapist. If you don't know for a fact you're trans, then that's fine. You know, nobody's judging you. But if you don't really actually want a beard and a male physical form and a deeper voice, and you're just looking for the happiness that comes with it, you're not going to be happy. You're going to be even more depressed. So, enjoy the experience. If you're not trans, make sure you're trans before you transition. Really learn to love yourself, not your body. You don't have to like how you look and your boobs and everything else that you're uncomfortable with, because you can change that. But just make sure that you're happy with who you are, so you're confident in your decision to transition. And it'll make it a lot easier on you, and a lot easier on the other trans people in the community as well.
Another thing with you want to make sure, don't transition for the wrong reasons. For example, I've seen someone who got mad, or according to another trans guy on YouTube, this guy started transitioning and then he got pissed and he tried to sue them because he said that he was peer pressured into transitioning. So make sure you're doing it for yourself and not for other people.
Yeah, don't. Even if you're trans and you're not FTM, even if you're somewhere you don't feel entirely male, you don't feel entirely female, that's okay. But don't feel the pressure from the community to go forth and transition, because it's not always right for everybody. There's a trans guy who had top surgery, but has never taken testosterone and has long hair. And that's perfectly... And he's pronounced as he, and changed his name to Ryan. He's still an FTM, you know? He just did it a different way. Most guys would think, why would you get top surgery if you're not going to take testosterone? You don't want your voice lower, you want your long hair. It doesn't matter. That's what he wants. That's what makes him happy. And so you do what makes you happy, what's going to make you feel the best. And there are people in the community who, regardless of what your decisions are, will support you. So, you know, that's pretty much all I wanted to update. Not a whole lot's changed, just from what you can see, working out a little bit. I'll probably do an update when I feel more physically fit, so I can show you some of the changes I've gone through. But for now, I think that's all I really want to talk to. Thank you, Marcus, for joining me on my channel today.
Of course.
Everybody have a great day, and I will talk to you soon, hopefully, if I'm not another 4 months in before make a video.
You will be.
I know, probably. Okay, have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Bye, YouTube.